The joy of being a kindergarten teacher involves teaching children and guiding them to learn as much as they can, as well as developing social relationships with the students. Moving from a half-day to a full-day program would most definitely allow for more teacher-student contact time.
Really, I think the biggest benefit we will gain is time. The more time we get to have with our students. Right now, our day, we transition very quickly through many subjects. The children at this age, transitioning quickly like that is not ideal for them. And so with a longer day, we would have longer blocks of academic times.
Well, originally there was a group of us from a teacher leadership program who were put together to explore the topic of full-day kindergarten. And there were 5 of us teachers. We ranged from middle school teachers, content area teachers, to elementary teachers. And what we had done during this process is we needed to look to see if now was the right time for the district to be exploring the topic of full-day kindergarten. And during this process, we regularly met with administrators in the building, both at the district office and at the elementary levels. We met with the transportation department. We had a chance to talk to administrators regarding personnel, building capacity, how it would impact the budget. So we had a chance to meet with personnel regarding that.
I believe that a strong kindergarten foundation for students sets them on the path to readiness for first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth, into fifth, and then middle and high school.
Kindergartners transferring into first grade, it's a huge jump, mostly because of stamina. Going from a half-day program where there aren't a lot of long full-day routines, and you're also looking at lunch, recess, extended specials, additional specials in computer and library, but also just the actual curriculum.
The research has always been clear that the sooner a child begins their academic career, the better. We know that our young minds are able to absorb many things that help them later in their academic achievement.
95% of school districts throughout the state all have full-day kindergarten. We are one of 2 districts in the area that does not have full-day kindergarten.
The research indicates that students from a full-day program are better prepared to move forward in schooling. That gives them time to learn things like play and socialization, as well as reading and writing and math skills. We do see effects of that in grades 3, 4, and 5 and all the way up.
It is clear that with the Common Core, our students are more challenged by the curriculum, and there's good reason for that. Students must accomplish more in school today than ever before.
In third grade, we would look at the standards and we would match them to what we were currently teaching. And in third grade, we found a whole unit that we no longer were in third grade standards. We're moved to second grade. Second grade, I'm sure, found things in their own curriculum that they could move to first grade. First grade then moves things to kindergarten, and a good example is we used to have a standard of children knowing and counting to 20. Now that standard is to 100. In kindergarten, we have no place to take a new unit and put it somewhere else.
The rigor is just increased so much now with the implementation of Common Core that we have to be able to provide our students with everything that they need to succeed, and part of that is the time to do so.
A little bit of research that we did here in the district found that over 20% of our students now have some academic concerns moving into first grade as a result of Common Core. They're not reaching the literacy level that they need. So now is the time for us to act in the early stages of the Common Core.
I think it's critical to understand that the state provides an incentive to have full-day kindergarten. In our case, it's estimated to be a little over $700,000. So that's more than adequate to pay for the first year costs and actually offset some of the second year costs. And so the full cost of doing the conversion to full-day kindergarten really wouldn't impact us for a couple of years.
Actually, as far as transportation goes, we will be able to eliminate all of those noontime runs, taking children home, bringing children back. It will be a cost savings for the district.
Fortunately, we have funds that are available in the current year budget so that we can, get ahead of the curve. If the Board of Education approves this at the next board meeting, then we'll have an opportunity to buy all the supplies and materials this year, so there's really not an impact in next year's budget. In terms of the facilities, we're very fortunate that we have had enrollment decreases so that the existing facilities that we have support the program.
We truly believe now is a great time because of the Common Core for New York State, a great time because we are still able to qualify for state aid, and it's a great time too because we have building capacity and we see this as something positive going forward. And there are other districts within the state, very few, who don't have full-day kindergarten, but they themselves have teams that are put together like we were, who are exploring this.
I believe that our students are entitled to this. If we are able to have the students with us all day, then all students will benefit from the program that suits their individual needs. I believe that we need a full day to be able to do that.